Hi, I'm Howard Lewis, Chairman of the Delray Beach Community Redevelopment Agency.
And I'm Diane Colonna, the CRA Executive Director.
June 2010 marked the 25th anniversary of the CRA, and we are pleased to present this video retrospective of the progress that's been made in our district during that time period.
The CRA's mission is to eliminate conditions of blight, create a sustainable downtown, and encourage economic growth, thus improving the appearance and quality of life within the district and in the city as a whole.
Join us as we take a look at some of the CRA's projects
And hear from a few people whose commitment to Delray Beach has helped bring about its renaissance.
Delray Beach, originally settled in the 1890s, succeeded as a bustling village by the sea well into the 20th century. But by the early 1980s, the trend in new growth was toward the suburbs, leaving downtown Delray struggling with vacant storefronts, deteriorating infrastructure, and increasing crime. In 1985, the Atlantic Avenue Task Force recommended a redevelopment tool that the City Commission soon embraced.
The purpose of the CRA when it was started was really to try and redevelop from the ocean all the way to I-95 and to bring that area up to current vision of what Delray should be like and could be like.
Since 1985, the Delray Beach CRA has spearheaded local redevelopment by investing in the physical environment and economic development initiatives in order to eliminate blight and encourage private investment within Delray Beach as a whole. The CRA is funded through tax increment financing, or TIFs, which earmarks a portion of city and county property tax dollars for redevelopment within the CRA district without levying any additional taxes. The CRA's overall redevelopment strategy has focused on the following major components: infrastructure improvements, economic development, parking and transportation, neighborhoods, arts and culture, and downtown sustainability. The appearance and functionality of public streets and facilities are critical to a downtown's success. The CRA has contributed millions of dollars toward the beautification of streets such as East and West Atlantic Avenue, Pineapple Grove Way, historic Fifth Avenue, and more. The additional landscaping, sidewalks, lighting, and signage create an inviting atmosphere for visitors and residents and encourage people to stroll the avenues. Since its inception, the CRA has offered grant and incentive programs to assist businesses in the district. CRA dollars have helped fund building expansions and renovations, improvements to historic structures, and the creation of new jobs and businesses. More recently, the CRA has used arts-based development to promote tourism and is offering financial incentives to attract office development and higher-paying jobs.
The arts and economic development, it's a great link because the arts and culture attract tourism and visitors into the downtown and the city in general.
Another way that the CRA has helped bring about redevelopment is through the assemblage of adjoining land parcels to create larger development sites. The CRA acquired land to build the South County Courthouse and the Public Library, as well as several private developments such as the original City Limits Entertainment Complex, Worthing Place Apartments, and the Atlantic Grove Mixed-Use Development. These projects have brought new residents and businesses to the area, increasing the tax base and creating new jobs.
But we chose Delray very specifically because we believed first of all, the site is in the heart of the growth area, and the city and the CRA has done a great job of stimulating that growth, and we wanted to be part of that.
A sustainable downtown needs ample parking and convenient transportation to support merchants and accommodate special events. Since its creation, the CRA has invested more than $9 million into the construction and improvement of 2 downtown parking garages, on-street parking, and several surface lots. The CRA invested over $1 million to convert the downtown bypass into two-way traffic to make it easier to get around. And in 2007, the city and CRA pooled resources to establish the Downtown Roundabout, a free shuttle service. In 2008, the CRA funded the year-long trial that eliminated one travel lane along each of the downtown federal highway pairs in order to reduce speeding and improve traffic safety. In the future, permanent streetscape improvements will add bike lanes, landscaping, and wider sidewalks. The majority of the CRA district consists of residential areas, so the CRA invests a great deal of resources into neighborhood planning and physical improvements, such as landscaping, sidewalks, and pocket parks.
I've been here for 9 years, so I can see a lot of neighborhoods that have benefit from the CRA. The CRA was very forthcoming and very helpful, and we benefited from them. I wish more cities had the CRA that we have.
The CRA is a major funder of the Southwest Area Neighborhood Redevelopment Plan, which calls for a combination of infill housing and economic development efforts to improve an area that has historically suffered from depressed property values. The agency is working to pave alleyways, add decorative lighting, create green space, and assist residents with property improvements. The CRA has also addressed the challenge of providing long-term affordable housing for both owners and renters. The CRA purchased and rehabilitated more than 50 affordable rental units, including the historic La France apartments for low-income seniors. As a partner in the city's Renaissance program, the CRA helps provide more than 170 homes for first-time buyers, and the CRA contributes to the Delray Beach Community Land Trust that builds and sells homes that remain affordable to future generations through the land trust process.
Our goal was to provide housing for essential service workers, teachers, police department, educators, and local residents. Our first sale took place in September of 2006, but we currently have 48 homeowners. If they want to sell the home can go to a new buyer, but the subsidy stays with the home. That's how we protect the public's investment in the land trust.
Cultural institutions have been critical to the downtown's revitalization. Studies show that communities that support the cultural arts are also investing in their economic well-being. The CRA supports 3 major cultural institutions that are critical to Delray's continued prosperity: the Delray Public Library, Old School Square Cultural Arts Center, and the Spady Cultural Heritage Museum. In 2010, the CRA allocated more than $1 million to support operations and programming for these 3 organizations.
The CRA partnership in Old School Square is critical, I think, in several fronts to this community, particularly from the standpoint of quality of life, of understanding the need of culture in the community. And I think that's what the CRA understands and supports in supporting Old School Square. They know that bringing people to the downtown area to celebrate the arts, to celebrate the cultural and ethnic diversity of the community really makes a difference, and that's what we've been able to accomplish together. Old School Square provides over $20 million of economic impact to this community on an annual basis. And that's an incredible, return on their investment.
The cultural organizations come together in unity to tell the history, to make ourselves accessible to visitors, to educate the ones who live here in Delray, as well as the ones that come for various reasons, whether they're on vacation, or whether they're coming for a conference, or whether they're visiting family, etc. The CRA has positioned the Spady Museum at a level where we can obtain funds from other funding sources. We use it to leverage our funding.
Historic preservation is an effective redevelopment tool that also enhances cultural vitality. The CRA offers grants to help relocate and restore historically significant structures and has helped fund initiatives that revitalize entire historic neighborhoods, including the Del Ida Historic District, Bankers Row, and the West Settlers Historic District. Successful redevelopment has attracted more residents, visitors, and businesses to the downtown, and that increased activity calls for increased maintenance efforts. The Clean and Safe program, funded by the CRA, is designed to improve public safety and cleanliness in the downtown through higher levels of service and improved facilities such as upgraded lighting, signage, and enhanced code enforcement, maintenance, and police services. In 2010, the CRA invested more than $1 million in the program to help keep the downtown safe and pedestrian-friendly.
The Clean and Safe Initiative unit consists of 4 police officers, 2 on each day, and our hours are conducive to whatever the needs for the downtown are. The difference between regular police patrols and the clean and safe police patrols are that we are primarily a function just for our downtown unit. It gives the citizens a feeling of safety when they see me or my partners walking downtown, or they're able to come out and shake our hand rather than us being in the car.
In 1993, the city, CRA, Downtown Development Authority, and Chamber of Commerce created a partnership to promote the downtown. Known as the Downtown Marketing Cooperative, or DMC, this collaboration leverages public funding with private sponsorships to create special events and marketing campaigns for the downtown. The cooperative produces events such as Art and Jazz on the Avenue, the July 4th celebration, the 100-foot Christmas tree, and the First Night New Year's Eve celebration. Hundreds of thousands of visitors have attended these events over the years, patronizing downtown businesses and supporting the local economy. The CRA also runs the weekly Green Market from October through May. The open-air market offers fresh produce, plants, gourmet food items, and more. Special events at the market, such as the Easter Bonnet Dog Parade, attract thousands of visitors each season. In 1985, the taxable value of the CRA district was $245 million, but after 25 years of redevelopment efforts, it has increased to $1.2 billion. Today we have a vibrant downtown, but there is more untapped potential. Aggressive new economic development incentives can attract corporations into newly constructed or renovated offices and bring higher-paying jobs to the area. Vacant parcels along the high-traffic West Atlantic Avenue and Federal Highway corridors are now primed for growth. The CRA will continue to invest in these areas to help catalyze private development.
Now that I look back, I can say it has been a great success. If you look at Delray's CRA, in those first few years we had no money, we were just trying to put together a plan, and those plans were really to revitalize the center section of town first, then go to the eastern section, east of the Intercoastal, and then go west. So they're now in the third phase, looking at the western section. Part of that was done when we put the government buildings there, such as the fire station, the courthouse, the police station, the tennis center, and all that. So they're now in that last phase, which is the most critical and possibly the most difficult. And as that happens, then it'll be where do we go from there? And as Malcolm Ford said, how do you succeed success? And that'll be the challenge of the CRAs of the future.